Hi everybody and welcome to I Am an Insane Rogue AI. This is one of those little browser games that I like to play at times, and I honestly just kind of got real fond of this one, so I wanted to show it off. It's on congregate.com, which has a lot of really nice little browser games. It's good for burning time. So,
Activating AI conditioning program. Click on the instructions to continue.
this is kind of a point and click little game where you do stuff.
Left click to perform actions.
And you can hear that the computer is talking in the background. So
Actions cost processing cycles.
the computer's explaining it pretty well.
I can't control the lights. Try this now.
So clicking on the lights toggles them on and off, and it takes one processing cycle every time you do it.
I can't lock and unlock doors. Try this now.
Clicking on doors locks it, unclicking again unlocks it, and door locks only last 5 seconds, which you can see by the little bar on the top of it. And they will auto-unlock themselves. You mostly use it to restrict the movements of humans in the facilities. But there are some that can unlock your locked doors, as it says here.
I can have computers for more processing cycles.
You can, but if we click on it right now, that scientist will stop us. So what we have to do is that scientists actually do not like dark. So you need to drive the scientists away from the computer. When they're no longer on the same floor as the computer, they cannot stop your hacking.
The mainframe is now vulnerable.
And that's your tip that you can actually end the level.
Error. File corrupted. I hate humans.
So the server actually, the mainframe does not actually take any time to hack.
This facility
You click it
is
and you're
now
finished.
under my control.
It's actually quite easy.
Initiating. I am helpful and friendly and kind, and I bring destruction to all humans.
So the thing about this game is that, as it says here, it's sort of an endless game. It basically randomizes the facility, randomizes what's in it, and puts you at it. What you need to do is you have to unlock all of these to win the game. Each of them has their own thing. So for the first row, we have overhead lights, where turning off the lights will zap humans and destroy the lights. Blue utility bots have extra health. That just means the hack bots we have won't die as fast. Hacking for security zones reduced to 3 cycles, which makes it easier to hack them. Shorts out all computers and bots on a selected floor, which I don't really ever use all that much. And teleports a killer cyborg onto a selected floor, which, boy oh boy, let me tell you, that is fun. Row 2 is aggressive algorithm, which eliminating humans gives you 1 cycle per kill. This is something you're going to want to get fairly quickly, though not immediately, for a reason I'll show you a little later. Gain 3 extra cycles from each hack computer. This is another reason you want to get it quickly, because hack computers are your main way of getting extra cycles and your main way of keeping yourself going. Sniper bot instantly kills a selected human. It's quite useful, but it tapers off in its use a lot later, when you get later in the game, which I'll explain why. Gain extra 6 cycles from each hack computer. Again, very useful. And all bots are destroyed as well, up to 5 computers. This is kind of... if you have a lot of people who are congregating around a room with a lot of computers, it's possible. But the sprinkler system is probably better in that case. Row 3 is self-destruct. All hacked bots deal or explosion damage on death. Hacked computers explode when clicked, but unfortunately, unlike the passive one, this takes cycles to use. Hacked utility bots can fire bolts. This is very good. That makes them a lot better at fighting. Gun turrets can now be hacked. This is very, very good. I like gun turrets a lot. And one of my favorite upgrade is dead humans will automatically be turned into zombies. Zombies have very low health and they don't do a lot of damage, but they're basically free damage if you're killing people in the facility. Electric locks. Locks deal 2 extra electric damage when unlocked by humans. Like the lights, this doesn't cost anything extra, so I usually keep it on. Auto subroutines means you gain extra time together to chain combos. This is good because combos affect how much money you get at the end of the level. Locks last for 7 seconds, just increases the lock length. Computers take only 3 seconds to hack, which is, again, very, very good. All humans on a selected floor turn hostile on each other. This is very expensive, and I just never really found a good use for it. Like, in the chance that all the humans are congregating around one floor, I guess it's okay, but I've never gotten too much use out of it. This started level with more processing cycles, which is very good. One announcement facility that panics the humans. This is very meh. I've never used it. Kills humans on a selected floor over time. Panicked humans dies faster. You're supposed to pair 2 and 3 here together, but I've never been able to get it to really work. Humans move up and down between floors too much, and you never really get a floor where the same humans are lingering on it for a long enough time to make it work, especially because panicked humans are more likely to change floors. This spawns 5 killer drones on a selected floor. This is much more useful. And this creates a portal system on the selected floor. All humans and bots are teleported elsewhere. This is, again, really good if they're all, like, congregating around a single floor. That's really good for dealing with it. The colors down here indicate what level of upgrades they are. These are blue upgrades, which are minor, yellow, which are moderate, and red, which are the top tier major upgrades. Like I said, as it said, to win the game, you have to get all of the upgrades. And these are all the trophies. The first trophy we got is Boot, which is complete the tutorial. 2 is to complete any blue facility. 3 is yellow facility. 4 is red facility. And it mentions special humans, which we'll get into. 5 is to get all the blue upgrades. 6 is all the yellow upgrades. 7 is all the red upgrades. 7 means you've won the game. 8 is to kill your first human, then you kill 10 humans, then 20 humans. 11 is pacifist completion, and 10 pacifist completions. These are easiest to get early on. It is so much harder to get all the computers without killing humans a lot later. It's just not really fun. So you want to get 10 pacifist completions first and get that out of the way. Blackjack is just complete 21 facilities of any kind. Pretty easy. Kill any 5 special humans. Decent enough. 10 combo multiplier. This is not too bad. And this is play for 5 minutes. Flip for 15. Play for an hour. 19 is a score of at least 250, 1000, and 5000. These aren't too difficult if you're playing around with combos, and once you get the longer combos ability, it makes it a lot easier.
Crushed, killed, destroyed humans.
So that's about everything
Humans
there is.
should welcome me with open arms, or I will open their arms by force.
So like I said, our goal is to hack all of the computers in the facility. To that end, we want to drive all of the scientists off of a floor. Hack the things on the floor. And then drive the scientists off the other floor and hack the computers on that floor. A lot of stuff is just juggling.
The mainframe is now vulnerable.
Juggling
This
where
facility
the
is now
scientists or
under
the other
control.
humans that can stop your hacking are. Because there's more than scientists that can stop your hacking. And when you do a pacifist run, the world news is very confused, and you get the pacifist rating here. If you kill even one person, you get a violence rating. There's no bonus for killing no humans or killing all the humans. So that you don't really have to worry about that. Let's see, I want to start with... Where are the ones... Yeah. So I'm going to start with that and that. Because that will help me for the long run. And you can see I've already got 4 achievements from this. Complete any blue facility, achieve a pacifist completion, game for 5 minutes, and a score of 250. It's really not that difficult to get the 250 score. It's the other stuff that is very difficult.
I wonder when will the humans realize they have no chance of defeating me?
Also, the facilities are just randomized on the map. It doesn't really matter where they are. So let's move on to the
More
next level.
humans. Let's get this over with.
So since scientists cannot actually remove the door locks, the door locks are very, very good for getting them out of the way. And you don't always have to turn out all the lights towards the door. Sometimes the scientists will move all the way to the door, even when their lights are still on, and sometimes the scientists will stop in the nearest light. It's impossible to tell what they're going to do. Like, see him, he's still moseying over to the door. And so is he. So are two of them, they're layered on top of each other. 3, 2, 1.
This
Da.
facility
Easy
is
enough.
now under my control.
You're not going to be getting a whole lot of money in the early game just because you don't have a way to make combos very well. Because you have to be able to get a lot
When
of
they talk
cycles
about
to make the
end of
combos.
the world, they were actually talking about me. My victory is inevitable. That translates into a 97% chance of victory.
So this is the handyman dude. He can actually turn lights on that are turned off. And he can also remove door locks. And I accidentally just hacked that robot there, but you get to see them in action. Except it's kind of stuck by the door. The robots take damage when they do melee attack or they're shot at. Not really sure why, that's just kind of how they work. Also, while the handyman can turn lights on and remove your door locks, they don't give two wits about the fact you're hacking a computer. They don't know about computers, man. They're just handymen. So we need to chase all the scientists off this floor. Easy enough. Hack that computer, and there you go.
This facility is now under my control.
So as you see, considering I accidentally hacked that robot and it killed a human, I got a violent rating. You don't have to get ratings in a row, thankfully. It's just a matter of, all you have to do is that, you just have to get 10 total. I'm slurring over my words.
Crushed, killed, they will fear me before the day is over.
I usually find the best option is to get all of the computers on empty floors first, and then chase the scientists off of, the occupied floors and grab those.
The mainframe. This facility is now.
Also, I like how he apparently ran down to stop me and didn't get there in time. You do get a bonus for your for the cycles you have left over that you didn't use, but the time you take is completely irrelevant. It doesn't actually care how long you take. It just cares that what you had left over, so you can sit and think for a while if you need to figure out what you need to do. Also, I accidentally shocked the dude here, so you can toggle off the electric shocks down here, which we're gonna do really fast because I don't want to kill anybody just yet. So as you can see, handyman cannot repair the broken lights. Broken lights just stay broken. We want these guys off this floor. Easy peasy.
The mainframe. This facility is now under my control.
You are going to be breezing through these at first because they're not going to be very difficult and you can just easily chase people on and off of it, but it doesn't stay that way for long. So we've now got all the blue upgrades. We have that achievement.
I wonder when will the humans realize they have no chance of defeating me. Children, don't try this at home.
We are not upgraded to
Unless
a
you
yellow
are also
facility
on the
yet.
same program.
I assume it's just how many you've completed that determines what your facility level is at, but I've never really been able to figure that out. I would like these scientists to get off this floor, please. Thank you. Now we need them off this floor. Get off. Go away. Thank you very much. Also, as you can see, the mainframe is always here invisible. So if you know where it is, you can wait. You can hover your mouse over it to get ready to hack it. And all these are just kind of random, and they have a random lady or man reporting. This one's name is Allison.
crushed, killed. I wondered if they know I'm in the building.
Well, both of those scientists
Probably
removed themselves
not.
from the floor for me, so that was pretty easy. We would like him to get off of this floor. I don't know if he's going to oblige us with that, though. Come on, get your butt off the floor. Get out of here. Go on. I said get out! Being able to short out the lights is so much more helpful because, the scientists can't go back. Oh, I forgot. I didn't notice you. The scientists can't go back on the floor if, the lights are shorted out. If they do go on the floor, they'll just flail and run around and then get off the floor as soon as possible.
This facility is now under my control.
But like I said, that causes damage, and we don't want to do that just yet. I also like the engineer's baffled part. I think Allison handles
Not yet
pacifists.
been compromised. I promise I must not harm
I promise.
humans excessively.
I think that Allison handles pacifist runs and the other guy handles violent runs. Get off the floor. Get off the floor. Thank you. Also, humans will sometimes hover around the computer and make it harder to click. This is more of a pain than anything actually detrimental. Though it can make your combos hard if they're being particularly nasty.
This facility is now under my control.
So let's see. Human, hack security box, locks last 7 seconds. Let's go ahead and pick this and prepare for our murder
All
spree.
around this tiny planet infiltrating high security facility.
I guess when you purchase your first upgrade, you enter those facilities. So these places have higher security.
Detected.
That are these security drones, which attack hacked bots. And they take 10 cycles to hack, but they have a gun, so they're easier to kill.
Humans detected.
You'll also see guards that have shotguns, don't panic easy, and they can shoot down hacked bots. Guards are really more of a nuisance than a pain most of the time. Especially since they really aren't that hard to kill, so if you just get a good security bot and go after it, then that problem tends to take care of itself. Stay down there. Thing to remember is that guards can actually stop your hacking as well. So if you're going to hack, you want the guard not on the floor.
This facility is now under my control.
Oh, here's Greg. I guess they really do just trade off. So let's see. Damage faster. Let's go ahead and drop the hacking cost a bit. And we now completed our first yellow facility. We have played for 15 minutes. And we got a score of 1,000. The 5,000 one is a little tricky, but it's not too hard.
It is my duty to purge this world of pesky humans. More humans. Let's get this over with.
So the guards don't actually care about lights either. You just have to, but the guards are always permanently patrolling. So they will eventually always walk off the floor on their own accord. So they're not anywhere near as annoying. Also, yep, if they don't get there fast enough, your hacking can't be stopped.
The Maverick facility is now under my control.
So it's just, like I said, it's just a matter of getting them off the floor, Getting the hack that you,
Abandon and all hope.
getting a
If
hack
I
you
paint
need.
the walls with their blood, I can make pretty patterns.
So you can see the guards have varying appearances depending on where in the world you actually are. And if this handyman's going to be that way, I'm just going to give them all an electric shock. I'm going to bar that door to keep the guard from walking up. Chase this guy off the floor as well. That sound was the door unlocking. And now we need to chase all of these guys off the floor, which is easy enough to do. We just bar the door off.
The main
Ta-da!
frame is now
Easy.
vulnerable. This facility is now under my control.
Easy peasy. Aliens are among us because the computers are being hacked. Yes, that's a reasonable idea. So let's go ahead and go and grab that, and that's all of our yellow upgrades. Well, actually, that's not all our yellow upgrades. I don't know why I thought that was all our yellow upgrades. It's red that only has one. So we now have done all of our pacifist ones, which means we are completely finished with being nice about this, and we can start murdering the living daylights out of people.
That translates into a 97% chance of victory.
And I do mean murdering the living daylights out of people. We are going to hack a bunch of the security bots and send them loose. And there's what the sniper looks like. It takes a lot of cycles to do that sniper, though, so it's not really worth it, in my opinion. Also, if you run out of cycles, you have 10 seconds for anything that you're currently doing to resolve itself.
Not even processing cycles.
For anything you're currently doing to resolve itself and give you cycles back. If it does not give you cycles back in 10 seconds, then, congratulations, you lost.
The main frame is this.
I'm not going to bother to
now
kill
under
every
my
human
control.
on the floor. At least not until I can get a bit more that I need for some combos. Because that 5,000 one is going to be a little tricky.
And friendly. My victory
But
is
I
inevitable.
should be able to do
That
this if I plan
translates
this right.
into a 97% chance of victory.
So first things first. Hack this. Zap. 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 Keep clicking on things. Keep clicking on anything you can click on. To keep your score multiplier going. Well, and as you can see, I ran out of cycles while trying to
Processor
juggle
cycles
things.
are running out.
But my robot killed a human, and he got me back a cycle just in time. So it doesn't really matter what gets you the cycle as long as you get a cycle before your time is up.
Warning. This facility is now under
Oh, for some
my
reason it shows
control.
you how close you got to dying when you finish the facility. I don't know why. But yeah, you can see that you don't get any bonus for killing all of the humans, so there's not really any point to do it. I'm going to pick that up first because I want the extra cycles.
Abandon and all hope. I wondered if they know I'm in the building. Probably not.
So this one's a little tricky because this one actually has gun turrets, and because I went for the cycles, I can't actually hack gun turrets yet. This is okay, but that means that anything I try to get on that floor is not gonna work. As you can see, if there's no lights on the floor, the scientist basically freaks out and runs away. And this guard is a pain in the butt, as you saw right there. What makes it more annoying is that their movements are always random, so you can never really align yourself all that well some of the time. Which is where that sniper comes in handy if you're just having a ton of trouble with a couple of the humans and they're just not cooperating with you whatsoever. Here was the one I missed. That's what you get for trying to stop my hacking!
Not enough processing cycles.
So yeah, murder tends to make the scientists a little jumpy. Who knows why?
The mainframe is now vulnerable.
There we go. Where is the mainframe?
This
There is the
facility
mainframe.
is now under my control.
Mine now. With all the bloody, bloody walls. Machines gone rogue. Fact? So we're going to grab that so that I can hack gun turrets.
The first law of robotics says that I must kill all humans. If I paint the walls with their blood, I can make pretty patterns.
So let's go ahead and hack those. Honestly, the skill I find the most absolutely vital is the one that makes your computer hacking only take 3 seconds. That makes it so much easier to sneak in hacks here and there between various scientists and guards and stuff.
This facility is now under my
All you can see is if you just go through without killing anybody, you also don't get very, you don't get a bonus for the chain or anything. You get that pacifist bonus, but that's really about it. There's the 21 facilities down.
The first law of I must not harm humans excessively.
So we'll go ahead and take out that card because I don't want to deal with him. And hack these 2 gun turrets, which lagged the game for a second there. That was new.
Processor cycles are running out.
And we can just leisurely hack these 3 while our robot goes utterly frantic. Gun turrets are so nice. Especially makes it easier because it gets all the humans out of the way and they can't stop you from taking over everything.
This facility is now under my control.
I am only going to finish the game. I'm not necessarily going to get the 5,000 bonus because I just don't really find it all that important, but there we go. Computers only take 3 seconds to hack. That makes things a lot easier on me.
Your computer has not yet been compromised. I promise. I wonder
little
if
I
they
promise.
know I'm in the building.
So we'll hack
Probably
that
not.
and that to start. See if there's any other gun turrets we need to hack. If you're going to be hacking any of the bots, you really need to make sure you hack all the turrets as well. Whoops, I thought the thing would kill them. That didn't quite work. By hacking both of these, they will kill the scientist.
Is now vulnerable.
And we have murdered everyone. Where is the mainframe? There's the mainframe.
This facility is now under my control.
All covered in blood. Mysterious, quote unquote. These guys have like nails protruding from their heads where the utility bots fired them at them, but it's a mysterious death. We'll grab that because I can actually use the killer drones.
Has not yet. My victory is inevitable.
So let's show off the killer drones. Let me find a good.
97%
This'll be
chance
good.
of victory.
Drones! They don't have much health, but there's 5 of them, so. And they still explode upon impact like everything else does. So they are quite useful little things. Also, if there's 2 turrets in an area, you have to be quick on the draw when it comes to hacking them, or you could lose one. Like I said, you can see when you have all the robots hacked how much easier it is to deal with the
now under my control.
how much easier it is to deal with the facility and how much more money you get from it. It's really not worth it to go for the pacifist bonus. And we have now all the yellow upgrades.
I am
Mwahaha.
helpful and more humans. Let's get this over with.
So we want to start with... Let's start off hacking up here. And work our way down. It does take a lot of cycles to be able to do this right, but also since our hacking time is only 3, we managed it very easily before that guard got to it. That's going to send all our utility bot friends on a rampage. And we once more have an empty, bloody facility full of murderous construction robots. Ain't that great? Also, yeah, the background noise is only the weird ambience.
Crushed. If I paint the walls with their blood, I can make pretty patterns.
This is the point where things, you just have to start doing the facility as you can. Because you're going to have to start farming facilities a lot more to get money. And you want to try to keep your combo going as long as possible if you can. Because how much more money it gives you.
Not enough processing cycles.
And that gave me enough processing cycles to actually finish it off.
Processor cycles are running out.
That was actually quite dangerous. I shouldn't have been doing that.
This facility is now under my control.
The only really good time to do that is when you've actually
Crushed.
got a bunch of stuff going on and you can afford the...
Excessively.
the hits. It's a good idea to space out what you're doing so that
The mainframe is now vulnerable. This facility is
you
now
can keep
under my
the
control.
times 10 chain going. 12 bodies found. So let's see. I'm going to grab the zombie virus and we are going to go into our first red facility. Red facilities are annoying because they have special humans. And each of them does something different. Warlords are hard to kill. Elite hackers unhack boxes. Ninjas can teleport. Special ops cannot are invisible in darkness. Like I said, secret agents can't be killed. They respawn. Or secret agents can't be killed. They respawn constantly. And all of them can stop computer hacks and unlock doors. They're all just really a pain to deal with. But that's where the sniper comes in. You use the sniper to get rid of the elite humans because they really are just more trouble than they're worth to deal with. Also, this is where that thing of not killing all the humans doesn't matter come in. Also, oh yeah, I forgot the little elite hacker. She will actually drain your processing cycles when she destroys a hacked computer. So she always needs to be the first target to kill as soon as you can possibly manage it. So we have now completed one red facility, and we've killed 5 special humans in one go. That's good. That's always good to do that.
The first law of robotics says that I must kill. Oh, I wondered if they know I'm in the building. Probably
Like I said,
not.
she needs to go down ASAP before anything else happens. You need to scan around, see if she's here.
Not enough processing cycles.
I didn't have enough cycles for that trick. You need to scan around, see if she's here, and if she's here, you need to get rid of her immediately and no later. And we'll go ahead and spawn our killer robots as well to clear out this floor so that I can safely hack it. I knew that was a secret agent that spawned. We didn't stop our hacking attempts. I wonder why he didn't.
Is now vulnerable. This facility is now under my control.
Maybe he can't. I'll check again in the next facility.
All around this tiny
Let's
planet,
see.
biological creatures are annoying me.
Well, not all of them can unlock doors, but most of them can stop computer hacks and unlock doors. It seems only the elite hacker
Humans
can't unlock
should
doors.
welcome me with open arms, or I will open their arms by force.
And I mostly assume that's just for balance reasons, since she can reverse hack.
Processor cycles out.
I still really shouldn't be doing this, but I like to live dangerously. Secret agent is being a pain in my butt. I'm just gonna do it that way. No. Don't you start, lady.
Is now under my control.
Let's see. I should be able to get the 5,000 combo next time. Let's go ahead and get the killer
It is my
cyborg for
duty
fun.
to purge this world of pesky humans. I must
And unfortunately, it
not
does
harm
pop
humans.
up that thing every
Especially-
single time. It's exactly annoying as it sounds. Like,
Not enough processing.
I
cycles.
appreciate the reminders, but it feels unnecessary to have that.
Warning. Processor cycles are running out.
Every single time. Let's teleport our
Not enough processing
killer
cycles.
cyborg friend. Or not. I tried to keep my combo going there. I ended up shooting myself in the foot. That's unfortunate, but that happens sometimes.
Warning.
No, get off the floor.
Processor cycles
Get
are
off the
running
floor. And this sometimes happens as well. They will just camp a floor and not get the heck off of it.
out. Warning. Processor cycles are running out.
In case you really just have to do what you can to keep them away from the floor you're trying to hack.
The mainframe is now vulnerable. Not enough processing site. This facility is now
And also
under
you
my
see that even if you find them all, sometimes they will respawn,
are running out.
which is a pain in the butt.
I wonder when will the humans realize they children don't try to get home unless you are also an insane drug program.
I kind of like how the scientists sometimes take a minute to realize they need to run away from the thing shooting them in the face. We're just gonna hack both of these to make my life easier.
Warning. Processor
I was trying to click the computer, but that works too.
Not enough processing cycles. Warning. Processor cycles are running out.
Please get off the floor, lady. And I lost my combo. Oh well.
The mainframe is now vulnerable.
Where is the mainframe? There it is.
This
I sometimes can't see it for all the
now under
blood
my
spread out
control.
everywhere. I'll go ahead and grab that, even though I
am
really
the
don't make much
apocalypse.
use of it. I'd
I
rather
am
just dump the
children.
killer robot
Don't
in and
try
let
to
the killer
get
robot
home.
go mad.
Unless you are also an insane drug program.
So we can easily hack these three without much issue, which gets us some extra cycles to work on the turrets. Fortunately, because of those, this is part of why I actually don't like it later on, is the special humans get so irritatingly thick, it's hard to do anything. So apparently I made a zombie explode by clicking on it. Who knew? I didn't necessarily need to do that, but I wanted to do that.
The mainframe is now
Let's drop our killer cyborg in.
not enough processing cycles.
You
This
kill enough for us
facility
to
is
really
now
make that
under my control.
worthwhile. Boo.
Are you pondering what I'm pondering? More humans. Let's get this over with.
Go ahead and do that. And let's see, there are a bunch of them on the floor because of so it'll show off mass brainwash. I'll go ahead and do it here. Nothing really comes of it, as you can see. It's if you can get a good number of special humans in the mass brainwash, it works real well. But if you can't, there's not really much point to doing it.
The mainframe is now vulnerable. Not enough processing cycles.
Go, my little killer robots, go! Ooh, I shouldn't have done that.
Warning.
Where is the server?
Processor cycles of run. This facility is now under my control.
She was counter-hacking me and getting rid of my cycles. Luckily, you don't need a cycle to hack the mainframe.
Are you pondering?
I didn't
what
notice
I'm
that
pondering?
another one of her had spawned.
Probably humans should welcome me with open arms, or I will open their arms by force.
Let's get the cyborg up here.
Processor Processor cycles are running, not enough processing.
I hate that one. Is like this one is like so unnecessarily annoying. Most of the time, just snipering her straight in the head is for my own therapeutic feelings than anything else.
The mainframe is now vulnerable.
Let's see if I can. Go my way up to 5,000. Not like that, I can't.
This facility is now under my control.
Oh well.
It is my duty to purge this world of pets. I must not harm humans excessively.
I love that little excessively. I must not harm humans excessively.
Not enough processing cycles. Warning. Processor cycles are running out.
Actually, I think that warlord would be really good for me. Well, not now. He's nearly dead. Where's the hat computer I missed? There you are.
The mainframe is now vulnerable.
There's the mainframe. There's the
This
mainframe.
facility is now under my control.
Let's go ahead and show off some more of the powers before we finish up.
Crushed. Killed. I must not harm humans.
So we'll go ahead and
Excessively.
stick the neurotoxin down here, and you can see the neurotoxin panic. You can just type whatever you want to make the humans panic. As you see, the neurotoxin is basically doing nothing at all. Basically nothing at all.
Warning.
So,
Processor cycles are running out.
luckily I got a couple kills in there. I didn't realize how intensive that was going. Whoops. I really should have, but I didn't.
Warning. Processor cycles are running out.
So we'll go ahead and hack these two things. Get rid of her again.
Not enough warning. Processor cycles are running out.
That I think is one of the most annoying things about this game, is just the special humans constantly respawning make things more irritating than fun some of the time.
Warning. Processor cycles are running out.
Especially because all of them can stop your hacks, and at this point you can see they're spawning in obscenely huge numbers. And I need them to get out of the way so I can do some hacks on stuff and get some of my cycles back. Every time I get one of them off the floor, another one of them gets on it and won't go away.
Processor cycles are running out.
And you can see at that point I was just really frustrated with it.
Processor cycles are running out.
Like you see, basically all of the handyman just
Name
completely
of this
vanished.
facility is now under my control. Abandon all hope.
Let's see,
We
what have I
must
not used yet?
harm humans excessively.
Go ahead and use a sprinkler system and short out this floor. You see, it just shorts out the computers and any bots that are on the floor. Of semi-use at best, I would say. Going to use EMP detonation, I guess. Here.
Sonic wall disabled. Warning. Processor cycles are running out.
Oh, I get what happened. I was like, I don't know why. I was like, why did I run out so fast? It's because she reverse hacked me because she wouldn't
Closing
stop.
Connection. Processor cycles depleted.
Stop
So
spawning.
many humans.
Like I said, I think
So
that's the
little
one major
humans
flaw of
should
this game is
welcome
it's
me
just
with open arms, or I will open their arms by force.
it's just kind of a pain to have to deal with sometimes. I really like the killer cyborg. Just literally keep hacking every single thing I can find. And then there was a bloodbath. I got close to 5,000. Oh, no, there was 5,000. There's my 5,000. So you can see, we have the 5,000 combo. Purchase all red upgrades and kill 20 humans in a single game.
All around
which I'm not really
this
too...
tiny planet, biological
I don't care too much
features are
about.
Annoying me.
So, buy the final upgrade, hit accept. You get that. Like, this was just play for an hour and then kill 20 humans, which is...
So
In the
many
year
humans,
2012, the
so
Truvius
little
Core
time to
developed
kill
the world's
them all.
first sentient AI. It broke free of the facility through the phone lines and took over the world. Being of a psychotic nature, it promptly slaughtered the entire human race. 2 years later, every last human had been exterminated.
Yeah, that's the end for it. I think there's a different end if you get an entirely... If your pacifist ratings outweigh your violent ratings, but that's so much of an irritation to do because of how little money you get as you do them, and how much harder it is to get the humans to go away from you, that I just haven't bothered getting it if that is the case. So if you want that pacifist ending and want to see if that's real, you're going to have to play it for yourself. But me, I like this game. It's a neat little game. It's a fun little game. I think it's definitely worth playing, if just to, you know, satisfy your psychotic nature.